Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
This is Colin McGuigan for FLTV, proudly sponsored by Everlast, joined today by Sean Mccomb. Sean, how's things?
All good. A lot better now that I've weighed in and starting to refuel, so I feel a lot better now.
Last time we seen you out, it was 9 months ago. Actually did a day on a Conlon boxing show in November. How come the long layoff?
I think just due to the fact of the MTK sort of folding, I think a lot of boxers were sort of stuck in limbo, not knowing where their career was going or what was happening from there. And I know that I had a few fights scheduled that fell through. So it was just a bit of a pain for me, just because I've been in camp. I was told I'd be fit at the end of March. And then that was put back till the end of April. And then the end of April card fell through. And then I was told May for Commonwealth title, and then that fell through. So it's just been a bit of a nightmare. And then obviously the O'Hara Davies fight obviously was scheduled for June 18th. And 2 weeks before the fight, they changed opponents after contracts and all were sent and the purses were agreed and everything else. So, sort of a kick in the teeth for me. But 9 months later to the day, as you say, and we're back at it. So I'm just happy to be out again and just, especially here in Belfast in the SSE Arena, powerful.
Why do you think O'Hara Davies changed opponents last minute like that? Obviously, there was a wee bit of back and forth between us both. Everyone was enjoying it. People were looking forward to it. Why do you think he done that?
I don't know. I don't actually know if it was O'Hara Davies himself or if it was Pro Bellum, his team, or his I don't know, his coaching staff maybe, God knows. But it was a banana skin fight for them. Like, I'm all wrong for O'Hara Davies. I know that. I think they know that. O'Hara Davies probably doesn't know that because he's just stick his 2 short planks. You know what I mean? So he's probably just going. He has the same belief as the fighter as I do that he would beat me. And I have the same belief that I would beat him. But I think his team probably went, wait a second, this is a banana skin fight for him. And it's a risk we probably don't want to be taking here against someone who sort of has nothing at the minute. So maybe that's the reason behind it. But hopefully in the future it can still go ahead. Because as you say, people are enjoying the banter back and forward and the wee bit of the build-up. And if we can get that going on a bigger platform someday, it would be special.
I guess definitely an opportunity for that to happen. You've been plugging away in arguably the best gym in Ireland. It is the best gym in Ireland. The stable there is unbelievable. The sparring must be brilliant for you, so you must have been itching to get out whenever you're sparring the likes of Tyrone, Gary Cully, Paul Ryan every week.
Yeah, 100%. The sparring's top notch. I'm down every week sparring and flat out. Pete has a good way of tailoring around us, periodizing in our camps. I wasn't really being periodized because I didn't know when I was out, but I was just always staying in good shape. In the spars, I just feel I'm very comfortable going to spar now with anyone because I've done that many rounds this year. I know my style, I know my pace, and I know tactics on different opponents, and it just seems now that it's just brought me on to that next level. It's unbelievable.
If we're talking about a big night, nothing bigger for you than making your debut at the SSE. You've never fought there before, so this must be a big moment for you. Obviously your family, your friends all able to go. You must be just buzzing to get that ring walk in.
100%. I just can't wait for it now. It's as you say, it's my first time in the SSE. The historic fights that's happening here, which I've witnessed myself from Frampton, even Mick's homecoming, Tyrone McKenna and Jack Carroll, they were special nights. I was meant to be part of that and I wasn't. So to be here, I was like, Jesus, one day I'll get here, one day. And this is it now, 4 years on, and it's happening, and it's surreal to be honest. And I was a late announcement. I was only announced 3 weeks ago, and I've sold hundreds of tickets. So it just goes to show you that the support's still there, and it's just one that I really want to go out and put a show on for.
The Belfast faithful were calling for you to be added to that card. I think Jamie left it as a bit of a teaser. I've noticed something with you recently. You've kind of changed. You were the public nuisance once. I don't know if it suits you anymore. You've changed a bit. Is it been the baby that's changed you think?
I think he's just topping the crown off me as the public nuisance. He's here now in the background and he's running. if he's doing this to me, I don't want to be doing this to other people. Do you know what I mean? I'm going, geez, I can't stick it no more. He's nuts. But I don't know. I just think now I'm more just chilled. Like I'm settled down now. I'm a family man. You know what I mean? I've got a girlfriend. I've got a young, beautiful child, and I've just got the vision on having a good family life. Now, if you're in my company, I'm still a nuisance. I know what. People always say to me, you're a melter, you're a nuisance. I know what. But I just think, my outlook in life, I don't want people looking at me. Because you know what? See, in the past, I've had people go to me, fuck, you're actually dead on. I thought you're a bit of a header. Know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm not. I'm actually sharing. People just come across. So it's obviously what people are looking at me as before they meet me. Like, he's a rocket, he's a header, him. I'm a bit of a header and I'm a slagger. Right? That's a fair way to be. I would slag and give a bit of stick. But I'm not a header. I'm actually chilled.
Before I let you go, we've had loads of questions from people asking, is it true that D. Mccomb's actually barred from the SSE? Can you clarify that?
We'll find out tomorrow night. I'm not part of the security stuff, but let's hope for my sake that he can get in tomorrow night.
Finally, what can we expect from Sean Mccomb under the lights Saturday night?
A good, clean performance, honestly. It's just, like as I said before, I know exactly my style, I know my pace, I know like my punch selection, I know exactly what I'm doing, and Pete's brought that out of me. He's brought me back to my fence, my old amateur ways of moving my feet, and like proper skillful boxing, and the confidence is sky high at the minute through all the spars that I've been doing, and it's just going to be a clean, skillful performance.
Delighted to hear. Well, we'll speak to you again after you get that win on Saturday night, Sean. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more
There's 5
times.
blokes outside my front door. You coming out?
One hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.